What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got a mail call for you. Let's get into it. So this one's coming in as part of the Lefty Pass Around group. At this point, I guess it's pretty official. Thanks and shout out to Lefty EDC. Kevin, you're the man. Thank you for letting me participate in the Pass Around group. That's a lot of P's. If you're not subscribed, I really like Lefty's channel. He brings you very, very raw reviews for EDC gear and sometimes not EDC gear. But love him and I love his channel. He's a great dude. Go check him out. All right, let's go ahead and get into the package. Today, I'm going to be using something else that's on loan from the Pass Around group, and that is going to be the TAC TK Pro Mini. Really liking this one. Look for that review. I have a very interesting take, at least I think, on this one. But let's go ahead and get into that. One of the reasons that I do love this is because of the fact that it is so slicey. Let's go ahead and cut away from ourselves. I made this mistake the other day. I talk about it all the time. Cut away for ourselves. And I was cutting towards myself and it slid forward and kind of caught me a little bit there. So I'm just covering it to make sure that it stays clean for the first few days. Then I'll let it scab and dry. I don't know why I went into all those gross details. But these very interesting. That review will be coming. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Oh, there's more tape. I should have known. It is coming from the Lefty Pass Around group, and I'm gonna sit here and heed my own advice and cut away from myself. My goodness, it's a lot of tape. How much stalling can one do? Here I go again, cutting towards myself. I really need to get out of that habit. It's just because I'm under the camera. I promise you all that I am normally more safe with opening. Let me see here. Okay. Oh yes, this is one of the pass arounds, and from what I recall, Lefty said to keep everything together, so I am going to do my best to open this cautiously so that I'm not damaging anything, because I don't want to be the one to damage it. He wants to give the full Jack Wolf Knives unboxing experience. So having said that, outside presentation is really good. Here, if you want, you can pause and read the story for Jack Wolf. I think is very cool and definitely worth checking out. Or you can go to his website or probably on his social media, I would imagine, for where that is. But this one's the Venom Jack. I'm so glad that Lefty decided to pass this one around. I did not actually get to check this one out, and it is very interesting to me, so I did want to check it out. Really love that they come in this box and can. I think that is really cool. And it should, yep, it has the POG, which matches the art that's on the front of the can, and they are collectible. Whoop. As I try to lose the package and this, I swear I'm trying to be careful, and I think because I am trying to be careful, I am overdoing it. One thing that I do also like about this, I know they're very expensive, but if you take into consideration what is coming, let me pull the knife out first. What is coming with the knife, you get a really nice leather slip inside of a well-packaged can. I'm gonna move that to the side for a second. So you get a sticker too that you can add to your sticker wall, laptop, tumblers, whatever it is that you like to throw your stickers on. I think it's really cool. You get this really well done leather slip. This one here looks like it's been in there a little while. It's got a little crease going here, but just a little bit of oil or wax will take care of that. It's a very nicely done slip. It's going to fit the knife really well, and you get it for free, which is great if you're going to use this as a pocket dropper as opposed to a fifth pocket. So it comes with the microfiber cloth, which I really do appreciate as well. And this one is a micarta variant. So also, I didn't get to check out the Venom Jack, but I didn't get to check out the micarta. This micarta is really nice. It's smooth, but it has enough tactile or tackiness to it for a really good grip, which I really like. Walk and talk on these are usually pretty good. I don't know how much Lefty broke this one in before he sent it along, and I'm not sure if he oiled it or not. So let's go ahead and give her a pull. Yeah, it's definitely been open and closed a few times. So this one here is an M390. Beautiful Wharncliffe shape. This would be the one I would really like. I tried the big bro jack here recently, and while it did fit the handles very nice, and I loved the gecko scales on it, I just really don't like a clip point for a slip joint. I really use them for a lot of utilitarian tasks. So having like the Warncliffe or the sheep's foot, those are really useful blade shapes. Now this one here has a really thin edge, really nice looking little swedge out on the top too. This is probably one of my favorite Jack Wolf knives. Just unfortunately, when they released, I was not in a position where I could get one. Let's listen to the walk and talk on this. Really nice. Being that it is being passed around and what Lefty intends to do with this particular one, I'm actually not going to do a full review on it. So instead, while I have it here, I'm just going to do a quick few size comparisons. I feel like the Big Bro Jack was in S90V, and I really liked that knife a ton, and I cut with it a little bit, so I can tell you that they're very slicey. The walk and talk just continues to get better as it breaks in. I know he plans to do something special with this knife as far as giveaway, and I don't want to do anything to really wear it down, break it in. I want it to have its full life. So this is going to be it for this one. I will not do a full review. I am going to have a look at it and get this posted up to give you my thoughts on it and get it out there. But here you go against the Benchmade Bug Out and the ProTech Mordax. And you know what else I can do? Let's grab the calipers, because I did this with the Buzz, which had a really thin hollow ground edge. I think this one came up like 40 thousandths, I want to say, behind the edge. And it might help if I bring it down just a little. Let me make sure I zeroed out. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let me... Okay, so this one came 35 thousandths behind the edge. Now that I'm sitting down, I can get a better grip. And this is a BGM reground Mordax, 35 thousandths behind the edge. Let's check the Jack Wolf Venom Jack. Hold on, because I think I'm shifting around and it's a little hard to... So coming in at 35 thousandths, so very, very thin, and I'm as close to the edge as I can get. I keep twisting it. I'm pushing it a little to make sure that it's secure, but I don't think I'm a little bit, let me try to come up just a little bit more. So I would probably say, 32, because I got 35 on the Mordax, so really thin behind the edge. Let me see. I have the Buzz out here as well because it's in the case. Today's Mother's Day, but the wife said that she had to work this morning, so we're not going to do anything till this evening. So I was like, well, I guess I'll take advantage and get some recording in, and we're going to check the Buzz, because I think the Buzz was super, super thin. Yeah, 25 thousandths behind the edge on that one. So just to go to show you how thin the Buzz is, but these are very thin. Like, you really would not go wrong with any of these. I think it's really cool. I think I hit the on off button back to back. I think it's really cool for a slip joint, especially a Warncliffe slip joint. Let me move this out of the way so I can finish this up, because I might keep this for later. And a couple more quick references for those that are on a budget and want a reference for the size of this. I know it's not available right now. What I'm hoping is that he brings the model back in different steels and different options as far as materials, maybe different colorways, or maybe just something completely different. Maybe he'll do all titanium milled or something to that degree. It'd be really cool to see them come back, especially for folks that maybe weren't in the hobby when this model dropped, or didn't have the funds like myself when that model dropped, because I love this one the most out of all the ones that are out there. And this micarta is absolutely, the micarta version is very beautiful. I like micartas and leathers because of the natural tones and the natural feel that they have. And the same reason I like carbon fibers too. I know that I have two out here, but this is the Echo and the Praxis for size reference for those that are more on the budget end of the spectrum, maybe just getting into the knife game and haven't really gotten into the higher end of the collection, so that you have a reference for this. And I believe this is the most affordable version when it comes out with the micarta. I think they come in around $275. So a really cool option on a really nice knife. Really comfortable. I love the way that this comes down because for me, it gives me lots of space for the pinky to fall onto and the ring finger, and I'm in a really good position to where even if I want to put the thumb here, I'm on the back of the actual handle, not the blade. So this would be really good for utility cuts, draw cuts, things like that. And even some pull cuts, although I probably wouldn't really pull cut with a slip joint, to be honest with you. But if you had to, just as long as you keep your finger back far enough, you could get under some material and pull, and you have just so much handle here that you could grip onto it. So the way that I use the knives, this would be probably this or a style like this of one of the Jack Wolf. So I'm curious to see what he'll do next. Again, I hope he does bring the models back, but does like a different steel and color combinations so that the folks that were able to collect these or that did jump on them early still feel like they have a special variant because it's not going to be offered anymore, even if that model comes back. Sort of like sprint runs, right? Like you see from Spyderco, you can get a PM2, but you can get it from a number of different dealers in sprint runs or limited runs from Spyderco where they're not going to bring it back. But this is really nice. I'm really glad. Lefty, thank you for sending this around to allow us to check this out. This is definitely my favorite of his that it came out there, and mad that I missed it. I would have loved to have been able to grab this model, the Venom, because I think it's really, really cool. And I don't even remember what variants they had in the carbon fiber. So what I'll try to do, since I'm just doing this video, is I'll try to go ahead and grab some screenshots from where they were in stock to see the models that are out there, because now that I've gotten to handle it, this may be one that I try to chase in a carbon fiber. But I'm not gonna lie, I really, really like the way that this looks in the micarta, and the micarta is really, really nice. I wish I had something readily available to compare it to with micarta, but I really do not have anything right now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the likes, the subscribers, and the comments. Let me know what you thought about the Jack Wolf Venom. Do you have any of the Jack Wolves, and would you pick one up if you could? Shout out again to Lefty for including me in the pass around and letting me take a look at this. I appreciate you, brother. This will be going on to the next person on the list. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.